your girl, Queen Tomaro, the Tomorrow Today Show. And y'all know I got something special for you, right? Okay? Listen, I have season 23 top 20 singer in the building, Mr. Jamar Langley.
Let's go. Get up for me. What's going on, Queen Tomaro?
Listen, it is so much of an honor to be on here with you today. And listen, I want to really just jump right into it, and I want to get straight into The Voice, because I heard from a little birdie that The Voice was not something you went in looking forward to audition. You actually got a call. Tell me about that. Like, how did that happen?
So I actually got a message on Instagram, which is even better, right? So, check your spam emails, check your messages that you don't want to, come through sometimes, because honestly, I checked mine and there was a casting director there asking me that I want to audition for The Voice. And so I was like, yeah. And so, of course, I'm not thinking it's real because it's in the spam folder, first of all. So I went through, we exchanged emails, talked in email for about 1 or 2 spreads. And then next thing you know, I'm on the phone with her. And then about 2 days later, we were doing the actual screening. I guess that's to kind of see if I was a great fit. But I had like a whole screening interview. She was asking me a whole bunch of great questions. And man, next thing you know, I'm on the Zoom call with like 115 people, just getting ready to go to LA.
So were these 115 people, all the people that was chosen that was going to go on, these people auditioning?
Those were people that had sent in audition videos. I found out that close to about this year, they said about 100,000, almost 100,000 people like tried to audition this year. That's huge. And to make it on there, not only that, in top 20, that's so crazy. Listen, and I love getting these behind the scenes, because us folks that just watch the show, we don't know about the process and the behind the scenes stuff. Yeah. So you're in the Zoom and you finally go on and you do the blind audition, okay? And you kill it with James Brown, Try Me. Yes.
Do they pick the song? Do you pick the song? Do y'all get to rehearse that? Do you go in?
So to answer all of your questions, they actually give you a list of songs that they already have like there. And you have to pick like 12 to 15 of them, but then they tell you to do your own separate list of about 10 to 15 songs that you would like to sing personally. And so I guess they put it all together and they choose a song from there.
Now, did any of the songs, like, I know of course when you're on the stage and you're singing, you're giving it your all, but was there ever a song where you was like, I really don't want to do this song?
Oh, no. So every song is actually on my list. On my personal.
On your personal list?
Yes, every song I had was on my actual personal list. So I'm thinking in my head, okay, maybe they just wanted to hear these songs, because I know there are songs that haven't been sung on the show a lot. I knew that Try Me had never been sung on the show. I didn't find that out until later. So, I was the first. Let's go. I've broken the grounds, so I should hear more James Brown in the future. But like the rest of the songs, Gravity, Cruising, The Thrill's Gone, those songs weren't really popular songs on the show. So I guess that really made me stand out a whole lot, and it gave me room to stretch my talent and to stretch my gift more than anything.
And it was a joy to see you come up on there with your guitar, doing your thing and singing. So super dope to see that. So I want to ask you, because you make it all the way to top 20. Behind the scenes, right? When you're rehearsing, do you guys rehearse in front of each other, or does everybody get their separate moment to kind of be by themselves and do their own thing?
Well, by that time, it's only about 40 of us before the top 20. I think it's about 28 of us, something like that. But we all get like separate times. They go back to back, but like throughout the day, everyone gets about 30 minutes of rehearsal time. And rehearsal is short most times. It's been short for me every time, maybe from 7 to 10 minutes, because I've always come in like super prepared, super ready to, receive anything I need to receive. but mostly I'm just prepared to sing most of the time because I rehearse. You know, you got in your room to rehearse. You got a rehearsal hall. You have like so many times, and you have like you got the sessions with your vocal coach. There's so many times that you can like really rehearse the song to the point where when you get to actual rehearsal, it should be a breeze. But for most people, it took, you know, a little more than 30 minutes. For some, right at 30. But yeah, you got plenty of time to really get your stuff together.
Man, that is so dope. So what I think is even more of a dope scenario, that even though you did end up leaving us after the top 20, you came back. You came back. Came back in a way that I know had everybody standing up like, yeah. Yes. And that is during the Chance performance, Same Drugs. I got to know how that came about. How'd you end up back there? Like,
so again, something about these, just checking emails, man. Like, check your stuff. Here I go again. Like, you know, I'm just going throughout the day. I'm at the studio, just getting prepared. You know, I had already was on interviews and we already getting the ball rolling. And I guess they were trying to reach me from email, so they didn't get me. So someone texted me from The Voice. It was like, hey, Jamar, you know, what are you up to? Boom, boom, boom. And it was like, hey, we got a special request for you to come back to perform Same Drugs with Chance. And I was like, wow. And you know, the show I had got off the show maybe a week and a half before that. And so I was like, oh man, this is a first. Like, we're literally coming right back. Like, here I am coming like right back when like we just left. And oh man, like, there's nothing I can say. We had the Zoom call the next day, and then the next day we left. It was like a one-day turnaround.
So yeah. Who did that arrangement? Because let me tell you something. That arrangement was.
Oh, we pretty much came up with like the three of us, me, Kyla Banham, and Vanessa Simone. Shout out to my girls.
Team Chance. Come on.
Yeah. Arrangements ourselves, like for the little parts. He just gave us some freedoms, but it was as long as we were sticking to the song and staying true to the song, we could do kind of what we want to, especially in the moment where it got kind of churchy near the end and everybody was singing. We were just going, like, we were just honestly, it wasn't planned. It was whatever you felt in the moment. We were just all just singing whatever we felt in the moment, even when we did it live.
That's what I love. We just going off the vibe, as people say, huh?
Yeah, we just vibing it.
Now, do you guys keep in contact? Do you still kind of?
Oh my goodness, yes. I talk to Vanessa, if not on FaceTime or her texting me or calling me. Sometimes I'm somewhere on Facebook or Instagram. I'm going to talk to her. Kyla Banham, I keep up with her. I keep up with my guy. He was a top 3, D Smooth. Which is like that's like my best friend. That's the first guy I met. That's the first person I met at The Voice, other than my girl Tasha Jessen. And I just keep up with them. Chloe Abbott. I keep up with Grace West and Gina Miles.
Yeah.
We're all like, we all were pretty tight. So
to be keeping up with people like that, I'm just hoping that some kind of collab, talks of collabs through some of these conversations.
Yeah, we're working on some stuff. It's quite a few of them that I'm actually working on. I'm putting things together with, like, you know, I'm sending them songs like, hey, I hear you on this. I want you to get on this. Hey, D Smooth, man. Hey, I want you to do this with me. And, you know, some of them like D Smooth, we're going to actually like do a song from scratch together. Yeah. I think that was going to be, yeah.
Okay, well, something I'm definitely excited to, but though I would like to see you and Vanessa do something.
Oh, yeah, definitely, yeah.
Okay, well, we'll just wait for when it comes. When it do come, please make sure, bring it to me now. I would love to talk to you again.
Do you too?
Definitely. But listen, I want to go also into your story. Like, for you, before The Voice, you were already putting out albums. You was already putting out music. You had I love the Love Sessions, okay? Love Sessions Volume 1 and Holiday, okay? Did a little research, okay? But listen, I want to get into like when you started with music. Like, if you could take me on a small journey from where it started to how you got to the point where you at now.
Okay, yeah. Well, it started with my mom and dad. The first superstars I've ever seen ever in my life. My dad plays guitar. My mom sings, and I just caught on to it like at a very early age. So, like they say, before I could talk, I was singing already. So around like 3 or 4, I'm already singing already. So just really just picked it up, and the gift just started stirring in me. So by the age of about 11, 12, I picked the keyboard up for my brother because he was playing, and just was pretty much self-taught on that as well. And I just carried it on, started songwriting for my other brother and my dad, and every family member started to play a part in certain aspects of my music. Even though a lot of them didn't carry on with playing bass guitars and electric guitars, just to see them in the moment kind of sparked me and allowed me to pick that stuff up and just carry it on. Just keep going.
When you say family members, are you talking about like cousins, or you talking about your siblings and stuff like that?
I have 4 brothers and 3 sisters.
And everybody was doing something in music?
Yeah, all the brothers, yeah. All of us brothers were.
I was on some Jackson type.
Yeah, we were.
Okay.
I'm the youngest boy, so I'm the youngest sibling, period.
Okay.
But,
is everybody still doing music, or is it just you?
Well, they love it, and they just support me at this point. I mean, they may call me and say, "Hey, man, I wrote a little something," but it's not really deep with them. They're just letting me. They're just enjoying the fact that their little brother just never stopped, and they're just, to be honest, more than anything.
Right. So when for you, I know you said like at 12, you picked up the keys and started writing and doing all those things. But, as kids, we do this for fun. But at what point did it become, no, this is serious. This is what I'm going to be doing.
It became serious around the end of my teenage years, even though I didn't know, coming from such a small town, I really didn't know what direction to go. Even that starting, I just knew that I wanted to take it serious. Like around the age of about 19 is when I knew how I was going to do it. I didn't know at the time, but I knew for sure by that time, I'm an artist, and I'm not just an artist. I feel like I'm an artist for the world. Like I'm not just for a small group of people. I feel like I can influence the world with my gift because, the way songwriting was coming to me, it was coming to me it's different, different from others. And it started to just really grow in me. And man, I knew that it was time around the age of about 19. Yep.
What small town were you in?
Andrews, South Carolina. Woo woo.
Okay. So did you stay there and start your music career? Did you go somewhere else?
So I was in Andrews until about 2011 is when I moved from Andrews to Atlanta.
Okay.
Yeah, so it took me. It was a little journey between that time, between graduating in 2005, and then that gap right there between 2005 and 2011, just really figuring everything out and going through a whole bunch of stuff. I mean, in that time, I became a young dad. Around that time, like a lot of stuff transpired. So I had to shift some things, regular job. And music just became something that I would do to get away from everyday life because as much as I love my small town, I'm like, man, for the gifts and talent that I have, but only so much I can do here. I don't have a studio here. There's no one really opening studios there. And so it's like, there's only so much I can do. I can sing in church and play in church but that's about it. Maybe sing for some birthdays, some weddings.
So when you went to Atlanta, what was the musical change or the musical switch for you? How did you grow? How did Atlanta help groom you and get you prepared for these moments?
Well, when I first got here, I experienced more of the bad side of the music first, which I'm kind of glad because on the back end, I did meet, the right people and we got rolling. And to this day, we're rolling right now. But, I had some bad experiences at first. I was in a bad contract for about 2-3 years. And then, people just, I don't know, just trying to find a quick dollar. And so I wasn't able to really be free till about 2015. Mm. Around that time, that's when I met the next person I worked with, which is Jay Reed. and we've been basically working ever since. Of course, there were other people that came in, other producers that I worked with, but it just wasn't clicking. It wasn't clicking. I was in the background, not really at the forefront as an artist. It's always like, oh, Jamar the guitarist, Jamar the bass player, cool. But it's like, you can't say my name without including the songwriter, the artist, the vocal arranger, like my musicianship is just a small snippet of what I could do, it's very small.
Right.
So yeah, like, that's when I met Jay Reed, and we've been going ever since. We've been, slowly making steps ever since.
Listen, let's talk about them steps, because you just recently released a new single called Far From Paradise. Please tell the people about this new music.
Yeah, so Far From Paradise, I released it about, as a matter of fact, about 2 weeks ago now. It's out on every single platform. If you love love and all the ups and downs of love, and if you love music like that's from, like, I would say the 80s, between the 70s and the 90s, then you're gonna love Far From Paradise. I feel like that sound is lost, but it's not forgotten. I mean, that's how I create everything.
It's a good nostalgic sound to me. It definitely gives 70s vibe, real instruments in the studio vibes.
Yes.
I love it. But let me tell you what I love even more. And this can't be nothing but either your business side or your good producing side. But listen, you guys can listen to Far From Paradise. Hold on. Let me go to it really quick, okay? Because he has the regular version. He has the strip version. He has it sped up. You like Afrobeat? He got the Afrobeat. But listen, he got the TikTok version, y'all.
That's right. That's for all of my people who got to do content. I have a TikTok version especially for y'all. I even use it right now, every day.
That is so smart. So I believe, and I don't know if other people are doing it, but it's the first time I've ever seen someone release it and give it to a different way. So I'm actually appreciative of it, and I like the Afrobeat version.
Yeah, that Afrobeat is growing on everybody. I've been getting that. The Afrobeat version is, it's definitely a contender to the regular version. I can tell you that. I love it.
Absolutely. Now, will we be getting some visuals soon? I mean, the song been out 2 weeks. We're going to be getting some visuals soon.
Yeah, we're taking our good time. We're doing a little campaign where I'm like, I'm just literally just pushing the song every single day until it gets to where it needs to get to. I don't mind the hard work. I'm not going to let the fact that I've been on The Voice, season 23, top 20, let me sit back and be lazy and not put the work in. It's like, I understand that the moment I was that stage, it was time to go. And then the moment I got that single, it was time to work. So like, I've been pushing it. I've been contacting people. I've even DM'd some people personally, like, hello, I just wanted to let you know that I see you love a certain type of music. Hey, I exist. Here you go. Here's the type of music. Listen to it. It's everywhere. Oh,
and that's how you have to be. That's really how you have to be. You have to keep the momentum going. You have to stay consistent, because in the times we are in now, it is really quick to be out of sight, out of mind.
Yes. Before you know it.
Before you know it. Yeah. So I've been seeing you be consistent. I follow you, and I'm like, come on. Matter of fact, someone just got through doing the national anthem. Come on. Congrats. Yes. WNBA. That's really dope.
Dream, shout out to Atlanta Dream. It was a great pleasure. And to anyone that's in Atlanta, please go to Atlanta Dream basketball games. Like, WNBA is really good. They're really competitive. It's a really great game. So y'all gotta go to the games. Like, it's amazing. I had an amazing time. I'll definitely be going back. Hopefully to do like a halftime show or something. Right. Stepping on
singing
up.
Far From Paradise, Afrobeat version.
Come on, yes, exactly.
I love it. Now listen, what else can we be expecting from you, Jamar? What else is to come, and what do you do outside of what else is there to come? What more should we be looking for from Jamar?
Well, I am working on, I'm trying to decipher if I should do another single or an album, because I got both. Got the next single that's, like in workings, and then I got the album that I was working on before I went to The Voice. So it was already kind of lined out. So just putting all of the pieces together and expect those visuals from me that's coming. Expect if you want some more ready content, I am going to post the national anthem because I did record it, so that's going to be on there for everybody to see. I've got some things going on back home in October that's like really big, and some festivals that are going on that are coming this year. I just got somebody's reached out to me about doing some festivals on some stages this year here in Atlanta, so watch out for that too. Yeah. And on top of that, I mean, man, you guys just keep up with me. Like, we're still putting a nice event together here in Atlanta as well. We're gonna have the venue and stuff, and I'll let everybody know. Of course, I'll let you know as well, like what's gonna go down and how we're gonna do it. And I'm going to perform, and I'm ready. Hopefully, I can bring some of my good voice friends there to kind of make it big. We can do it all over again. And we won't be in competition. We'll actually just be having fun on stage this time.
Yes, that's what I love. Forget the competition. Let's just have fun and do some good singing.
Yeah. Yes,
good.
Exactly.
Well, I'm excited about that. Now, but outside of music, do you have anything going on that we should be checking out?
Outside of music?
Outside of music.
I've been working on a coffee business for a while. Because, I come from a family of coffee connoisseurs. Okay, we love coffee now. All right. So I've been working on a coffee business for quite a while. I'm about to relaunch it. It'll be online based, and so you'll be able to get your coffee. It's called Newt's. It's named after my dad, and so that's his nickname. So really good. I'm happy about that. And I've been holding out on this prototype of some sunglasses that I had, and I would show them to you, but I don't have them on hand right now. But I'll show you later. But they're named after my middle name, which is Antrell. We're called Antrell. So how to make it fancy with the on.
You gotta make it fancy for folks. Put your pinky up a little bit.
I have to launch that stuff back out along with some merch, shirts and guitar picks and coffee mugs. Just a bunch of stuff that I'm putting together right now that we're going to be sharing with everybody as the journey goes. And as I go up, I'll be launching one thing after the other as it goes forward,
And I'm excited for you. I'm so happy for you. Like, you have such a good energy, and it really feels like this is well deserved. You seem very consistent and hardworking. So kudos to you. Congrats on the new music. And even thank you so much for coming in on this meeting and chatting with me.
Of course, I wouldn't miss it. I wouldn't miss it. Talking to you. Yes. Great vibe.
Before I let you go, I gotta get you in on a little fun musical game that I do.
All right. What I love. Come on.
Let me slide her on in here, okay? So listen, this is the wheel of music. I'm only going to ask you to do one spin. I'm going to spin this wheel here. It's only going to land on black, gold, or white. If it's white, you'll get a letter. You'll have 10 seconds to think of a song that has a lyric that starts with that letter in it, right? If it's black, it's a word. So any song that has that word in it, sing for it. And if it's gold, it is an artist. So any song by that artist. You ready?
Let's
all right. And we're going to spin that wheel, spin the wheel, spin that wheel, just spin the wheel.
Hey. Okay, we on black.
We on black. And the word is no. Oh, can't even see it. The word is no.
Ooh. I know you want to leave me, but I refuse to let you go. If I gotta beg you, please, for your sympathy, I don't mind, 'cause you mean that much to me. Ain't too proud to beg, sweet darling, please don't leave me, girl, don't you go. Yeah.
I love it so much. Thank you so much, Jamar, for playing in my reindeer games. This was so fun. And listen, guys, y'all make sure y'all check out Jamar Langley's new music, Far From Paradise. Keep up with him. Follow him. Wait to see what more he has coming. And when he gets some new stuff and he got the mother folks, he's going to be back here. So also stay here and stay tuned here. Listen, guys, we'll see you next time. Peace.
Peace.